Well, there it is. 365 days since I started this YouTube channel, since I started documenting the journey. And I just wanted to put this video together, I suppose, to say thank you to some people. And it's in no particular order. And I mean, some of these people don't even watch my channel, that's totally fine. But along the way, I've taken inspiration from what you've said or what you've done, or maybe you've left a comment, or you've helped me personally via direct message or by email. And whilst I know that I myself have got myself to this point, it's with the advice that I've taken on board and following other people's journeys and seeing what I'd like to call kind of like real people. These are people who are working through struggles, and they are putting themselves out there, and they're having difficult days and easier days, and they're elated, and then they're obviously on the opposite of that. And I think it's recognizing that we're all just trying to focus on being the best we can be. And I couldn't have got to this stage in the way I am and what I'm able to do in my running without being inspired by others. So when I first started the channel, obviously I booked the marathon soon after, and the first I did was look for videos. So that led me to Here We Are Running, Chris from Here We Are Running with his Brighton Marathon video. And from there, I think it was probably through the comments or maybe recommendation, Forest Dean runner Andy. He's done some great videos that have really got me thinking about what I do and how I can improve after the marathon, and things I can really focus on. John over at John's Conscious Life has just been incredible. Even back when I was just giving it a go and trying my very best, he offered some great words of wisdom. And obviously being a vegan athlete as well, that was really helpful to see it from a point of view of somebody who was following a similar diet and had been working through some of the things that I was doing back in the early stage of his running as well. And he sent me some training plans as well. It was just absolutely awesome. And through him, I then sort of found Chris's channel, Vegiside Connection, and again just starting to look into nutrition and seeing what other athletes are doing on a plant-based diet was just a real help to me in knowing that it could be done, because obviously up until this point I'd been working really well with my plant-based diet, but I never then pushed my body to new limits with it. So just starting to recognise the important foods. Harry runs, he's awesome channel, loved everything he did last year, and I continue to just be motivated by his journey. Ben Parks I found slightly later, I suppose, towards the end of last year, but somebody who's relatively local to me, and I found him through some of the videos he did. It was the I think it was a South Downs Way video he did, where he just and that the heat of that summer just smashed it, and that was something that really got me thinking, I really want to do that. And in fact, the other day he won, forgive me, I think it was a 50 miler. He won I think it's South Downs Way or North Downs Way, one of those. So that guy is just going from strength to strength. Seth, his channel is just groundbreaking. It's really starting to blow up over there with subscribers. The work ethic that man has, and the speed, and just he's just the man. He really is, and a family man as well. So he's got that balance. He's just great. Hella over at Hella Good. He's done some great videos. If you want to work on your abs, or you want to be inspired by somebody, go and check him out. It's just brilliant. And he responds to comments, and he's done some really, really cool stuff. And he made his way, or rather YouTube recognised him. He made his way over to YouTube HQ and met some people, and he's just really starting to turn that dial and level up some of the things he's doing, which is just incredible stuff. Susie over at I Run Things, what an awesome lady. She is just really, really putting out there, and continues to develop, and just does the coolest videos and does the coolest things. Again, another family person. And just thank you so much for your comments. I really do appreciate them, and those kind of motivational words when you need it. Now, as we started to get towards the end of last year, I then found Donato, who I didn't seem to know anything about, and everyone was like, Donato, you must know Donato, and I didn't, and I found his channel, I binged some of his videos, and I started to go back into the archives, and he's just been great, and his recent live series was just brilliant, and what he's doing for the community, and I say locally because some of the people I mentioned are obviously further afield, so to have somebody on these shores who's doing what he's doing is just brilliant. Running with Mark as well as a channel. He relatively recently I suppose, started on YouTube, and he's just making the most brilliant videos. The landscape, the shots, his positivity, his words of wisdom, the kind of philosophy, the ethics, everything around what he does is really inspiring. I'm not brave enough yet to venture into the cold and live where he does, but he certainly makes it look appealing from behind a screen, my end, in the warmth. But yeah, we've had some really good chats as well, and he's using all my running gear, which is just rude of him. I mean, he saw what I was buying, and he knew that was going to be the turning point for him, and he started to do that. I joke, of course. I've had a couple of chats with him about different gear purchases, and it was him who inspired me to get the Salomon Bonatti jacket. The jacket I've now worn 3 times because the rain has not been here. It is what it is. Still an amazing jacket though. I know that we run it in a similar Salomon wear as well. So big up the Salomon boys there. No doubt an endorsement is coming both of our ways very, very soon. And I've recently got into Jeffrey's channel. By the way, all of these channels I will link below in case you don't know them, which you clearly do. Of course you do. This community of people that recognise talent, and we all follow each other, no doubt. But Jeffrey is doing some really, really cool stuff as well. Love his videos, love what he's doing. Again, positive message, and it's just great to see somebody hard at it. CJ Media is a channel, if you don't know, you need to just be checking out. For somebody who, you follow the journey, he's, again, another family man, out in all weathers, really, really working it. And he just seems to, in the last couple of days, have gone from doing some running, he's running at a high level and he's doing a lot of miles, and he's just gone and done 170 miles, and it's just crazy, absolutely crazy. But it was, I looked at his post on Instagram, and I just thought, ahead of my race this weekend, these little inspiring moments, and his was just like, bang, right in there, 170 miles, and he just worked and worked and worked and worked. So just impressive stuff. And then I've got some people over on Instagram who I've been speaking to, and we're all running Brighton. So it's Tommy over at Night Running, just really going for it, really doing his thing. He's big over Instagram, does a lot of his videos on there. So if you're not following him, go and check him out. And Jordan as well, running for dad, just the man. Really, really awesome. And inspired by vegan running, you've got Aiden as well, who is what he's producing, his times, the amount of runs he does, it just seems to be running all the time. Again, another inspirational person. So that was in no particular order. Basically, I found everybody through everybody else, and this community has been the one thing that has allowed me to develop as an individual, as an athlete, and to kind of get a better understanding of what I've let myself in for. Without all the people I mentioned, and people I've no doubt forgotten, I do apologise. Without all of that, I would not be approaching the starting line feeling the way I feel, which is confident and which is just full of enthusiasm for the task I'm about to take on. So thank you to everybody. Sorry this has been a horrendously long video. It didn't need to be, did it? I could have just gone, little link down below, but just wanted to, personal note to everybody. Thank you for what you've done, and long may this continue. And like I say, for what it's worth, anything I can do for you all, just let me know.